Alright, in order to start, you'll have to remove this, and then you will have to remove the screws, for instance, and then you're going to have like a little plastic screws that are holding these in place. So I'm going to show you how to remove it. Half of the transmission is around this area. This is the driver's side, so about this area, this is where you're going to see half of the transmission together, and then the place where you're going to get the screws is on this side. So this is the passenger side. You have the axle here, so usually around this area. In the other side, like I mentioned before, that is where you're going to have the screws that you have to remove. Alright, as you can see, you're going to find this under the car. So basically, with the screwdriver, you have to pry it, pop this up, so that way you're going to be able to remove it. If you don't do that, you're going to damage and break the whole thing. So if you pry from the bottom. So basically, what you have to do is you put the screwdriver here, and then you push it up, and that's it. Alright, I am under my Prius right now. I'm going to teach you how to replace the transmission 2013. Is the third generation. So for that, this is the driver's side. So you're going to find this crease here. This is the union of the transmission. And you're going to have two screws, one here, and the other one is going to be on the top next to the axle. So it's not the one that you see here. This is for the coolant. But in this case, we're going to change this. So basically, you have to remove the cover that you have here. The plastic is very easy. And first, you have to remove that one on the top. Make sure that you can unscrew it, and then you can lose this as well. The reason is because if you cannot remove that screw for any reason, and you drain all the oil, you're going to be in trouble because your car is going to be unusable until you put some oil or you fix the problem. So make sure that you are able to remove that screw first, and then this one. And then after that, once you know for sure that you can remove the oil, and then the screw, and then you're going to remove this, and we have the pan here, so everything should hold here, as you can see. So it's very dark. It should be kind of pink. So I saw another video that they were saying that it has to be replaced every 60,000 miles. So this car is almost 200,000, so 170 something. So it's time for an oil change. And make sure that you don't lose anything, the seal or anything like that. So now we can leave this on the side. So this you're going to need the size. It's going to be the number 10. So you're going to need the hex number 10 in order to remove it. And go slowly. And do the same thing here. So if you remove the other one on the top, everything should be easier because the air is going to be able to come out. So as you can see, here we have the seal on the top. Make sure you don't lose them. This was very tough. So with the regular impact, I wasn't able to remove it. And I had to get one of these wrench impact drivers. With that, I was able to remove it very quickly. Otherwise, it was a pain in the butt. Make sure that you have a number 10. The socket is number 10, at least for the Prius metric. We should be good. So now we wait a little bit until it drains all out, and then we will see to put the oil back. All right, as you can see, you're going to need this. I'm using, you can use the Toyota, the original, or you can use this. I was looking at on Amazon, and it has a good review. So you're going to need this type of conduit or hose.
So the way the good thing with this adapter is that you can twist this. When you twist it, it will close the output of the oil, and when you twist it again, it will open it. So that is great. It's better, I think, than any other way, because if you use just a regular funnel with this, you don't have any control. With this, if you want to close it, you just twist it, and that's it. So now I'm going to show you how.
All right, now we are going to try to use this adapter that I was talking about before. So the way you can put the oil back. So you have to remove the cap on the end, and then you have to start squeezing the bottle, and then that is how you can do it. Usually it takes like 3 or 4 bottles. I bought 5 just in case, but this is what I have used, and the car has been working for a few days now, and I never had any issue. I mean, it's very uncomfortable to do this type of job. I think the ideal will be to buy this adapter that I told you and try to do it with someone else, with another guy. And you can buy a hose, like a fluid hose or water hose, something like you see right now, but a little bit longer. I think it's half an inch. Half an inch, you should do it. Just the only thing that you have to do is just remove the hose, the clear hose that you see here, put it in the adapter and put the other end, and that will be, yeah, that will make your life very easy, because the other guy is up there, and the only thing that you have to do is just put the pick inside of the hole, and the other guy can squeeze the bottle, and you can give the instructions to the other guy saying, okay, stop now, everything is good, it's overflowing, and that's it. Otherwise, you have to do all yourself, and by doing it the way I'm doing it, because it's just me, that is the only way I was able to do the job. Otherwise, if you have another guy, I think that will be your best bet. For now, that is all you have to do. And once you do that, you have to be very quickly to try to put all the oil inside. And once you see that it's overflowing, just close the hole with the screw, with the nut, with a screw. Yeah, and that's it. So that is all you have to do. Make sure that the car is with the jack stands and everything, so that way everything will be secure. And other than that, make sure that the car will not fall on you, and you should be good. So as you can see over there, now it's dripping a little bit, and I was trying to close it with the screw. And I did it by hand, just to make sure that it's going to go completely straight. Once it's good, you can use a little bit the impact driver just to tighten it up a little bit more. But other than that, that's it. Make sure that you're not going to apply too much strength on the screw. Otherwise, you can destroy the thread, because it's part of the transmission. It will be very difficult if you have to fix that. That will be a major job. But if you are careful, you should be good.